let's go over and talk to James. James has a 87 Jeep. James, what is that doing to you?
Somebody tried to steal it, and they took a hammer and broke the key switch out, and then they cut a hole in the steering wheel column, and there's a rod there that you can push down and start the Jeep. But since they did that, the wipers and the turn signals don't work. And I'm wondering if there's any way I can rewire the wipers to make them work, because I don't know if I can find a steering wheel column for that Jeep.
Yeah. Well, somebody that does that makes me think of a song, and it's a older country song. I'd love to spit some beach nut in that dude's eye and shoot him with my old 45. No.
Yeah.
Okay, so you messed up the wiring. Now, I can tell you that this could fall into an area that Jared is very familiar with, because when you get into cars that there's trims and different things that are broken, that if you add it up, they would be huge amounts of money. Sometimes you can find some nice stuff at a much less price. What would you suggest, Jared?
I would think that the easiest solution for him would be replacing the column, because what has probably happened is when they've busted his ignition and column, there's all the wires and everything, and all of that's close together for his headlights, his turn signals, his wipers, all of that's together on that.
Look like the Terminator Part 4 in there, doesn't it?
It's all one big unit.
Yeah.
So I would think if you just replace the column, because if I'm remembering correctly, that one only had two options: tilt and no tilt, and automatic and manual transmission. That was about it. I would think that would be your easiest and cheapest.
And that's what we do. If we find that somebody's damaged a column, by the time you buy all those little bitty parts, because you're going to get in there and you're going to think you found all your parts, and you're going to find one or two little things that you didn't have, whereas you can take that whole column, slide the whole shooting match out. Now, you may, if you want to, if it don't have a key with it, sometimes you have to put a new ignition key in there, but other times they might have the key. And I tell you what, I have on occasion, because it used to be we'd repair a lot of stolen cars, but you don't see as many now. But every now and then you could get the right color.
Absolutely. Yep.
It don't happen all the time, but you might go out there and need to replace the whole column and say, wow, it's already painted and everything.
And luckily there's enough information out there and locators and things. You could probably find one with a key and the right color.
Oh, that gives us a chance. That's a perfect opportunity. That's a question that Jim had that he was going to ask Jared, is about things. How do you know if you have that part or not?
You know what the man wants. You don't have it. You can get it though, can't you, Jared?
I can, absolutely. What we do is we have a system that it's like it's a monthly subscription type thing. It's a yard inventory system.
He pays money for it.
Absolutely. A lot. But what you do is I inventory my vehicles as soon as they come in. Other salvage yards do the exact same thing. If I pull it up and I don't have it, luckily I'm tied into a large network of other salvage yards as well, and we can locate it and find it, make a few phone calls, and get it shipped in.
So, James, we're saying we recommend replace the whole column and give Jared a call, and he'll, if he don't have it, he'll track one down for you.
He'll get a new multi-function switch and everything.
Yeah, and that's at Graves Auto Salvage. But also I want to mention this to other people around the country that might be listening to this. Get to know a good salvage yard. I mean, don't wait until you need a part to do it. Get to know them, and you're not going to be able to get every part. There's some parts